It's July 3rd, 2021, and I am just checking out a little activity in front of this entrance. These bees are pretty warm and getting out and ready to forage for the day. It's about 11 a.m. so they're foraging in full force. There's a little bit better view of it. That widescreen effect. You guys are busy. Bringing in that pollen, honey flow. Suppose I should show the full spread. Let's see what's going on here. It's actually really calm. Step back a little bit. All these hives are just doing really good. Getting along fine, it seems. I'm not seeing dead bees on the ground, which is a good thing. Yeah, so this guy here's the Russian, and it's really calm, doing good. Like, these guys are just calmly coming in, bringing in their pollen and nectar. Everyone's just quiet and happy right now, so that's good. I think I'll give it another week and a half or so before I open the inside of them. Like, even this hive, it used to be really aggressive, but it's just quiet, and you can tell by the way they're flying, the temperament is just calm. So that's what you want to see. This guy here is looking good. So this one's the Cordovan. Ooh, this looks really bad actually. Take it back. Damn. There's a beetle trying to gorge on this death field. So the Cordovan might be in trouble. Take a look at it, see what's going on. They're bringing in lots of pollen. If they're doing that, it means there's still brood. What could have happened is when I did this the split here, the residents didn't agree with it. Some of these look, that looks like a brand new bee, underdeveloped. I think what they just did was they pulled them out of their brood cells. Got an eviction. So, yeah, that's what happened. My split kind of failed there. That's a shame. I guess you gotta be careful when you add brood to another hive, or that'll happen. Lesson learned. But I suspect that the rest of it is good. What they did is they just took all the bees out of one of those brood frames and just ejected them. Because the way I'm seeing pollen, they're in full production. That Cordovan must be kicking butt. Over here, a little bit of death on the ground, but not bad. Just trying to see what's coming in, if there's pollen. You can kind of tell, like if there's pollen on their legs, then there's brood in there. I'll check in a week, but like when I opened this thing up last week, it was just packed full of honey, so, and bees. And it's a quiet hive. I'd hear a loud hum. I saw a queen in this hive like last month, so unless they got attacked, I don't think it's queenless. Okay, I'm seeing some pollen come in. It could also mean that they're just feeding drone brood that workers desperately lay to try and keep a hive alive. But look, these are all workers, not drones. Yeah, there's good pollen coming in, so I'm not worried about it. That's kind of tragic. I mean, they hatch 9,000 a day when it's working, so that's probably what. So it looks like they duked it out. The rest of it, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if everyone's bringing in pollen since I did all the queen insertions. They're kind of quiet. Like, I'd hear a loud hum if there wasn't a queen in there, so. Just seeing who's bringing in pollen. Someone's got to be. Okay, I saw some pollen. Good. And the temperament, you could tell, like in the air here. These guys, they're pretty calm. It's getting a little bit busy right now, but I see so much pollen in there. Based on the appearance of these underdeveloped guys, I know exactly what happened. It was just, they evicted those new brood rather than accept them. Kind of a shame, but they're still bringing in pollen, which means that hive is doing good. The Russian's happy. She's doing good. They're bringing it in. I'll check it out, look inside next week. Here's the Russian hive. pissed off at me getting so close. Can't blame them. I think it's doing good. Carniolans. It's been a busy hive all year. I'm sure it's doing good too. Yeah, these guys are doing good. Made a slight mistake with adding brood to a hive during honey flow, but I would have thought the merging would have worked in that regard. I just guess I won't ever do that in June again. Put brood in another hive. End up losing them. I guess the plus side to that is I ended up getting fully waxed frames in that hive, which still sped him up. Emerging like that, I'll just give waxed honey frames or something. Pretty soon it won't be a problem. There's so many frames. Alright, that's today's shoot.